Hi guys, tonight I thought it would be fun to do a little how-to/tutorial video on how to remove wax from a jar candle such as this one. And there are two different methods you can use to do this. The first method that I'm going to show you involves using a butter or a case knife like this with a dull blade to it. And the second method involves using boiling water from something like a tea kettle. So the first way I'm going to show you, and I've already removed the wax, is that you actually freeze the candle after you've burnt it down. You put it in the freezer and just let it freeze overnight or for a couple of hours. Then what you're going to do is remove it from the freezer, take your knife, and just edge around the candle. Like so. You're going to go all the way around the edge several times until you loosen that wax up. And it's a lot easier to do this in this open lid type jar with the ends being the same as the top part than it is on one where it tapers down a bit. So I used a different method for this jar. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to edge around it, and then you're going to create some cracks in it and just gently tap it to break the wax up into chunks like so. And this candle personally just did not do well. The wicks tended to just drown in this one. It just wasn't a very good performer, the Caribbean Salsa by Slatkin & Co. So what I'm going to do is save these pieces because there's still a lot of wax left, and I'm going to put them in my tart warmer or wax burner, whatever you call it, and I'm still going to get some use out of it that way. So, still getting use out of it, and we're repurposing the jar so we get use out of this too, and you can use it for, you know, it still has a really nice lid, so you can actually use it to store Q-tips, cotton balls, food items, really anything that you want. So after you get the wax out of the bottom, what you're going to do is just clean it up, and I like to pour boiling water in it and put some Dawn dish soap in the blue bottle and a little bit of white distilled vinegar and just let it sit for several hours. And what it's going to do is loosen up the wicks that are glued down to the bottom. And then it becomes easier just to take those off. Now, in some candles, it's easier than in others. So once it becomes loose in the Slatkin & Co. ones, it's really no issue, as you can see from this one I've already done, to just pop those off once again with the butter knife. If they're a little bit difficult, you can empty the jar of the water and soap solution, and you can put a little bit of goof gone on it, or goo gone, I think is what it's called. I'll link it in the description. You can sit that around it, and it removes the residue and the glue bonding it to the bottom, so that way it's easier.